What's going on, y'all? Hope you're having a great day, morning, or evening. This is your boy Playmaker Away with the playbook, and y'all read the title, man. Master support and resistance levels once you understand this. Now, if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly content like this, but we also live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 a.m. EST on this very same channel. So as we can see right here, we're looking at GBP/AUD. Caught two huge trades. First one was a nice 1 to 5 risk reward. The second was a nice 1 to 5. One was 1 to 6 risk reward. So that means whatever we risk, we made 5 times, almost 6 times that amount. So for example, if I risked $100, I made almost $600 on this trade. If I risked $1,000, I made almost $6,000 on this one trade alone, not including this trade. So again, we're about to break down how support resistance works. We also have a free signal, free Telegram. As you can see right here, this is how we did last month for May. We went 16-4, giving us an 80% win rate, cost 69,396 pips. You can see this by going to June 3rd. You can also see some student results and testimonial, and over 1,000 receipts of screenshots of student results, testimonials, screenshots of actual position of trades I took, screenshots of signals I called, all that good stuff. So make sure to hit that first link in the description and check all that stuff out. Now, that's how we did last month. Now, how we did quarter 1 to start the year off, we went 53-4, giving us a 93% win rate. January, we went 20-0, catching 37,620 pips. February, we went 17-1, catching 24,403 pips. Then March, we went 16-3, catching 49,783 pips, catching a total of 111,806 pips. You can see this by scrolling to April 4th. You click right here. You click right here, so it'll take you to the beginning of the year. Now, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. So, the first thing you got to understand before we dive into support resistance, and this is just the rule of thumb about the charts, that there's no coincidences in the market. Once you get that out your head, that, you know, bears versus bulls, or, you know, the market's out to get you, once you understand all that stuff's not true, you just understand that price is just doing what it's been programmed and following the algorithm, then you will understand that, again, it's not something you have to compete against. It's not something you have to beat. It's something you want to go with, right? You want to follow the flow of price, right? I used to live in Cali, and I used to drive down to PCH or be on the beach all the time. And I'd see surfers out there damn near every day, even during the winter time. Now, if you're in Cali, you already know what I'm talking about. And if you never surfed before, you never seen a surfer in real life, I'm pretty sure we all watched Lilo and Stitch, Surf's Up, one of those movies, right? And what do they do when they're in the ocean? They're sitting there waiting. They're patiently waiting. What are they waiting for? The perfect wave, the perfect setup. And once they find that perfect wave, perfect setup, what do? Do they try to go against the wave? Do they try to go against the current? No, they turn their backs to the water and they let the wave and the current push them in the direction, of course, it already has set. And what happens when you allow the wave to push you in the direction it's already going? You get to enjoy the ride and you have fun. Now, what happens when you try to beat the wave, or you're not exactly going with the wave and the current? You get wiped out. That's the same thing with the charts. You go with the flow of price, you get rewarded. You go against it for flow of price, you get wiped out. So that's the first thing you got to understand. Okay, the second thing you got to understand is that price always repeats itself, and this is a perfect example, right? This was Monday, boom, price retraced. Tuesday, did the same exact move, right? So again, once you understand that price always repeats itself, and then that's going to help you understand what? That you don't need to chase trades, because again, a lot of times you might miss an entry and you see price pushing in your favor, and guess what a lot of people do? I used to do the same thing. We want to jump in because we think we're about to miss the setup. And then what happens most of the time after you enter a trade late, when you know you entered a trade late, it ends up retracing right back to the price point you was originally thinking about going for an entry at. And then what happens? Then you're like, dang, I should have, could have, would have, I should have waited, this, that, and third. You start beating yourself up. Because again, a lot of times the mistakes we make on the charts, it's not the first time we made a mistake. We know we shouldn't be making that mistake. We know it is a mistake, but yet again, we still make it due to FOMO, impatience, or whatever the case may be. So again, price always going to repeat itself. Never chase a trade, right? Price is always going to retrace. right? And in this case, it doesn't retrace, or you miss the initial retracement and then pump, then all you want to do is simply wait for the next level to look for an entry up. Okay, that brings us into the next step. A strong support can also be a strong resistance. Again, there's not simply just a support level or simply just a resistance level, because when we look to the left, we look at this level right here. This level is being treated as support. We scroll to the left, later on, a couple weeks later, the same level that was being treated as support is now being treated as resistance, right? We scroll here, this level that was being treated as support, before we broke this level, it was a resistance level, right? So again, it depends on what you're looking for, whether it's a support or resistance level. You see what I'm saying? We caught a nice sell off this resistance level in the past. And then last week, we caught a nice level on a nice buys two times in a row off the same level when it was being treated as support. So again, you want to go with the flow of price, which brings us into the next step, right? You only want to enter sells when we're in a downtrend. You only want to enter buys when we're in an uptrend. When you're looking for sells in a downtrend, you want to enter off resistance levels. Okay? When you're entering buys in an uptrend, you want to enter off support levels. Again, you want to let price do all the work for you. The reason why a lot of people struggle is because they're trying to guess what price is doing. But what I'm teaching y'all, what I teach the members and students and go over in the course or one-on-one sessions, is to let price do all the work and just follow the flow of price. Because if we're in the uptrend, why try to go for a reversal instead of just patiently waiting for the retracement to end and going for the next pump to the upside? That makes zero sense. Uptrend means we're trending upwards. We see here, there's way more green candlesticks than red. So why would I try to catch a red move instead of just waiting for the next pump up? And that's when you get caught in those liquidity sweeps and quote unquote fake outs. But it's not really that. It's just that you're counter trend trading and you're not going with the flow of price. But when you go with the flow of price, it makes things so much easier. It makes trading make a lot more sense. And you always understand why price did or didn't go your way. It's that simple, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free signal room, free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my signal room services, or my mentorship programs, make sure to hit those links in the description. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. Advanced Play Signal Room, we trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free signal room, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York Price Watch List. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible sells going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York Price Watch List. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now, I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now, all the stuff that I just went over, you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now, I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the Advanced Play Signal Room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long, but you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded in an hour long and they're sent to you the same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.